So, hi guys. Today we wanted to talk about one very common topic, which is amongst which most people have this kind of question. When I'm in the path of ascension, when I'm in the path of upliftment, when I'm in the path of increasing my body's energy, should I stop consuming certain foods? Right? Should I stop consuming non-veg? Should I stop consuming garlic? Should I stop consuming onion? Such things. There are a lot of questions when with which people with who are meditating, who are into spirituality, who are into healing. They have this question. And one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because one of my friends asked me, "Ki, buddy, you used to eat no non-veg, you used to eat this, you used to eat that. Why did you stop eating?" Okay, so that was he's a very good friend. They are a good group of friends, and they asked that, why did you're following this? Yes, we have been seeing you that you're into this meditation and you're into you do all of that, but why did you change your food habits and stop consuming certain type of non-veg food? Why do people ask this question? You need to know this as well. People ask this question because food is a celebration, right? People, when you're eating something together and all that, it's an amazing time. People feel so happy. They're celebrating, it's we're feeling so happy and all that. So when a certain person, right, in the group changes their food habits a lot, right, and the people around get impacted by that, because there is commonness, but certainly one person is a little different now. So it disturbs them, and they question, why did you change? Why you can still follow that, but you should not stop eating this, you should do. So they get concerned, it disturbs them. That's why they ask, and that is how they show their concern, right? They're your friends, right? They want you to do what they're doing, but you have changed a little bit, and you need to explain them that what has changed in you, right? I'll help you understand this, so that you can show this video to them, or you can explain them ki baba, what has happened is a certain type of change has happened with you, and I'll tell you what that is all about. So I was a person who was into meditation. I'll share my personal experience with you. So this is not something which I don't like to share something which I read and I just put it here or something. I always like to share my personal experience with people. Okay. So I was someone who was a staunch eater, who was non-veg. I used to love eating all of that. But then as I practiced, I used to continue. My meditation practices were irregular, but I used to continue doing it. Whenever I have free time, I'll just get back to it, and I'll just spend my time closing my eyes, and spend time with myself, read good, all of that. So what happened is I felt this after a long time. I felt this body's minimal energy is there, right? That increases. Your body is a vessel. This is a vessel. You have blood inside it, you have brains inside it, you have stomach inside it, so many things. Similarly, body is a vessel for energy also. Your body has energy also. Okay? So what happens is, just like if you keep breathing, your lung capacity increases, right? When you're a deep diver, if you keep doing breathing practices, your lung capacity increases. If you keep doing energy practices like meditation, yoga, even if you use crystals also, your body's the energy is there, no, that the capacity to hold energy increases. When it increases beyond a certain threshold, right, the positive energy which your body is capable of holding increases. When the body's capacity to hold energy increases, what happens is, when there is negative energy, negative vibrational energy, not negative as in it is bad, it is negative, positive vibration, negative vibrations, right? So you can take a Rudraksh, take the food and just suspend the Rudraksh from a silk thread. You will see that the Rudraksh is having positive vibration for some, negative vibration for some. This is how Hindu monks used to understand which are positive, which are poisonous plants and which are non-poisonous plants. But this happens to all types of other foods also. Okay? And I am not saying is any food is bad or stop consuming, don't do this. I myself did never categorize food as good or bad. It's just about your preference. If you feel certain foods are good for you, it's good for you. No one is here to categorize things. We are not here to divide things and such things. We are just simply here to understand things from the perspective of energy. Okay? So what happened is, as I was saying, lungs capacity increased, your body's energy capacity also increases when the positive is very high inside your body. When positive energy is very high, what happens is that when there is negative, it starts to obstruct. It starts to obstruct, right? When a lot of people are there, okay, and suppose all of those people like chocolate, right? And there are other group of people who supposedly don't like chocolate, and there is one or two of them. What will you do? You will naturally try to obstruct. No, just leave us alone, please, leave us alone. We all like chocolate, let us be together, right? You will try to push away, you will try to move away from those people who dislike chocolate, right? So that is how the positive energy is inside your body. When you're positive and you're practicing, and what happened to me, I'll tell you. I was practicing, I continued. I also used to love non-veg, so I continued my eating habits. I used to consume, but what happened is, after a certain period of time, I think that I crossed that threshold wherein the minimum energy which was there inside my body, it increased. Because of this increase, there was higher energy inside my body now, and because of that high energy, when I was eating, when I ingested certain non-veg food, I started to feel huge amount of discomfort, right? I will not feel good. I'll, there's a lot of, you see, once when you're into spirituality, your awareness, your sensitivity increases. So what happened is, same thing, my also sensitivity increased, and I was like, no, because see, meditation, you're on the path of becoming oneness, united, right? So what happens is oneness. When do you feel oneness? When you're sensible enough, when you're sensitive enough, you can feel that everything is one, right? So this is a small thing, right, related to food. Even the food which you eat, you become sensitive about it, right? Sensitivity has increased, and you can see that when your food habits starts to change, your food habits will change to such an extent that you will be able to eat only a certain type of foods and feel very, very comfortable and very well nourished and very full. Okay? So that is a long thing, but right now, like for the people who are eating non-veg, I just want to tell you ki, if you are not ready to leave it, don't bother about it. Just go with the flow, just go with the slide. Okay? What will happen is, you will become ready, right? Certain people, what they do is, okay, we are not supposed to do this, we are not supposed to do that. Okay, bhai, I'll leave it off, and I'll just follow this, and they're awesome. They have very, very good self-control. That is really, really awesome, right? But for people like me, right, I was like, no, I just want to, however my usual life is, I just want to carry with that. Plus I want to practice spirituality because I feel good about it, I feel calm, and there are a lot of things about that. So energy made me ready in a way, and then I just left it, and I didn't feel that separation. I just felt that what used to happen is, I used to consume it, and I used to feel heavily uncomfortable for a lot of time. Okay, like lot of time after I consume it, I'll feel like I'm not able to handle this. I'm feeling some kind of discomfort in my stomach. It's just rounding inside my head. What is this? No, I mean, so eventually what happened is, it became so uncomfortable for me, biologically, physically, to to eat that and to digest that, and mentally and emotionally, energy wise, there was so much of uncomfort that I was like, no, this is not comfortable for me. And I had that maturity also built up within me because of the, thankfully, to the energy and all that, I was like, no, even though it tastes so damn good and whatever, it's not something which I'm comfortable eating, and no, I'm not going to do it, right? So this is one of the things which is in meditation. Definitely lot of illicit practices are very, very attractive and very, very awesome and lot of things, but I don't know how it is so powerful, it is magical, but this spiritual thing, it gives you it builds self-control and maturity to stay detached from a lot of things. We attach ourselves to a lot of things, and because of that, a lot of problems happen, and then we cry about it, right? And this detachment, it is automatic. You think that a lot of detachment happens because you're mature and all that. No, it's that is also there. Whatever is there, that's there. But I just want to tell every one of you ki this, when you're in the path of ascension, it prepares you physically, emotionally, energy, in every way, to detach things which are not good for your body. So that is how I was able to leave it, or I should say that it just went away, because I was not really comfortable. And see, a lot of people who are your friends, they'll ask you, why did you leave it, bro? What is the reason? You should not do this. It's irritating. Why you're just doing this? And see, the thing is, try to understand, guys, other guys, right? Why your friends, or why people like me, or suddenly some people just leave it, is because their body is not able to accept it. They're feeling very, very uncomfortable. There's a lot of discomfort attached to continuing to consume even after your body's energy has increased to such an extent, right? See, I just want you to understand one thing, right? That if you are, the more the positive energy, the more the force of repulsion of the body, the more the discomfort of the body when you consume it, right? So it's not about my choice, it is about my body is not really accepting that. I'm not able to really accept that food inside my body, and that is the reason why I had to leave. Sometimes, see, certain good people, certain amazing people, they make a choice. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm in this path. Okay, fine. I'm just going to leave. That is how a lot of things in spirituality and Hinduism is that. See, they'll be like, you are going to do this. These are the rules. Don't eat this. Don't eat this. Don't eat this. So I did not confine myself to any rules. I'm not a really rules person, right? So I was like, I used to do my thing. And, but what happened is, this happened when I was in the process, right? So people, when these rules are made because certain peoples have reached the end stage and they realize, see, okay, these are the things which you need to leave, and so this is, so that the process of the ascension process there, it becomes faster. People like me, we are not so much inclined to certain sect, or we do not believe, we are just, I'm like a self-explorer. Okay, I have not matured so much to ekdam follow the rules ekdam initially and starting itself, so something like that. So but it still happened with me, and that is something which is very important for the viewers to understand. Okay, they say, right, don't eat this, don't eat that. They say it because if you continue doing it anyway, your body will reach to a certain extent where it starts to feel uncomfortable, and you are not able to do it, and you yourself, if you choose to continue to increase your energy, you yourself will by yourself just leave it off. You yourself will increase it, right? So just so that you don't have that discomfortable experience, the gurus tell you leave it off. Okay, so that is what you have to understand, that is what you have to explain your friends, and that is what is important also. See, for the people who are into ascension and who have that confusion, no, should I eat, should I not eat, I think if you are not following a certain like you are not certain some particular method or methodology, if you are not following yourself, you are just by yourself, just continue to do it. But I would say that when in respect to eating non-veg, I would say that when your body reaches a certain threshold, no, your body will signal it by itself, and by that time the taste buds, the taste preference, everything of your body would have modified. Okay, your body's taste preference and all would have modified, it would have changed. So the process of you moving to completely plant-based diet or plant-based whatever that is, it will be easier. Okay, I'm a staunch eater, suddenly people are saying no, don't eat, it's difficult for me, I'm having that trouble. But if you're by yourself and your body becomes ready, aram say the transition to plant-based diet will happen, right? So that is one of the things that you can keep in mind. And for the other people who are saying, no, why did you stop eating, bro, and all that, it's because it's causing a lot of mental and physical discomfort, right? It is not like I just left it because matlab man kiya and I felt like it, I left it, and I don't feel, I read something and it happened. Not all the time people read something and then matlab, sometimes it's an experiential thing also. I experienced it, it's not able to continue with it, and I made a choice, okay, fine, I have to drop this to move ahead, I can't take this back. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to let go of this, and I just continued because I felt my continuing is much more rewarding than keeping this. It was really discomfortable for me. So yeah, I am having my bag, continuing my journey, and I hope everyone who's in that ascension plan, no, continue your journey. Whatever, if you're finding, if it's confusing also, no, don't bother solving it, continue your work. Your body will completely change, and then you will not even feel a thing removing it, right? So that is what I wanted to share with everyone, and I hope I was able to that should I leave non-veg, should I only eat veg, or this, that food thing. I think I solved it for you a little bit. I'll just tell a brief small thing before I like to summarize this, right? So body's energy is this much, just like your lungs, the capacity, if you keep increasing, the capacity increases certain. Okay, then what happens is when you're meditating, it is this much, energy is high. When you are not meditating, when you're continuously practicing, initially from this much, your body's energy balance in the body increases. That means even if you're not meditating, your body has higher energy than what it used to have before. When there is a higher energy, certain times what happens is, because of the higher energy, your body will not accept negative vibrational energy food inside your body, and it will cause huge discomfort, because of which certain people, certain sects, certain gurus, they advise their followers not to eat, so that they don't have that discomfortable experience. And based on the rules itself, they just follow the rules, and without knowing every single thing, they just reach the goal of ascension, moksha, enlightenment, higher energy, good karma, things like that, right? So thank you so much for watching, and also my prayers to George Floyd and his family. I'm currently witnessing this lot of disturbance happening in the US. My prayers to his family, my prayers to everyone in all the US citizens, peace to the country, so that everything gets resolved soon. And there's a lot of violence happening there. My prayers, my best wishes to all of them, so that everything gets resolved. and everything becomes normal, peaceful, and prosperous to USA. So all the best. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have anything, it would be really lovely to hear about you in the comments. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and keep ascending.